Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Peace and blessings be upon you. Wow. It has been a very long time since I've posted a video. Things have been very busy in my life. You should know that. So, alhamdulillah, all praise is due to God. Sorry, it's kind of wobbly. But I have tons of updates and tons of videos that I have like notes for that I haven't taped. And so I was thinking that tonight I might just go hardcore and try to record a bunch. And they'll be pretty short, but they'll give you updates. And UN Damies, yes, you know who you are, message on my profile, the comment you just posted today, thank you for that, bro, was a good reminder for me. So I'm going to get started. I'm sorry about the lighting. The point is the message. I'm doing well, alhamdulillah. I did get sick. I might have told you about that. I don't know. But basically, since that Trabzon trip, a lot has happened in life in general, and just, yeah, I mean, life is a very interesting thing, and especially when you're traveling and you're away from family and just you're in a new country, new language, you learn about a lot about people and about, and just looking back at my previous videos about Turkey, I see that my mind has changed and things are more nuanced. And yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. Traveling is, I think, something that everyone must do. And I don't know if my travels may be ending soon or not. I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, I mean, a lot has happened a lot recently, and I'm still reflecting on things. So this topic, sorry about the long intro, but basically, yeah, I mean, just know that I've been growing and expanding and learning more about myself, about others, about Turkey, about everything, and it's been spectacular. It's been a really good experience, alhamdulillah. Oh, so I'm running late to go someplace, to go to let's just say someplace, all right, someplace that I regularly go to, hint hint, uh, every single day. All right, I'll just say I work, all right. I'm an English teacher, and so I'm going to work, and I'm already running late. And suddenly the yellow buses are more expensive and they go faster. They're crazy drivers. They're like mini buses in Egypt, and the big green buses are. You have your akbil. I showed it to you already. The thing you push in, and it's this ticket sort of thing. And so I'm going, and suddenly I'm supposed to be going to Kadıköy, and it suddenly turns left, and I'm like, oh no, why is this happening? And the reason was the road was closed, the bridge basically over the train station leading over there. And I was just freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late. Oh my god, I can't be late. I start to hyperventilate and get really nervous. Not really hyperventilate, but yeah, just like I get very nervous when I'm late, so because I'm like a stickler on time, and just being on time and timeliness and stuff like that. Not good in a country like Turkey. I mean, it's worse in Egypt. I just grew lax there. I just stopped caring, but especially here. So I go and I see that it's a protest, a huge protest. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? And I'm just like, taking pictures with my phone of the different, parts of the protest because it's just so interesting to me because, it's a new place and you're just sitting there and you're just an observer, a third person. And I actually caught a lot of the banners and I understood what they meant. And this is just crazy when you're still new in a country and you understand the banners of the protests. A lot of them were in French words that turned Turkish or Arabic words turned Turkish, depending on, I guess, the political affiliation, if you know what I mean. Um, and so I wrote down some of the translations. These are my own translations. I don't know if it's true or not. But the young opposition, there was the young collective, like the people's houses. This is what it meant literally. Emek Partisi. I should have probably looked that up. No, no, no. They kept saying higher, higher, higher. The people's right to water exists. There was a big flyer that said no bridge, and it ended with a huge concert. So basically, all the bus station was covered with people, right? And they had this thing. Oh my god, it was crazy. So check it out. So you have the bus stations, right? Yeah, that's the map of the Arab world right behind me. Interesting, huh? So you have this. They had this thing where every like group, every school, every party or whatever they're called, they line up and then they blow the whistle and they just charge with their banners and they just like run like 200 meters or something like that and they're screaming and there's noise I swear to you, I felt like I was in Braveheart or like one of those movies. Like I just got a huge adrenaline rush, and I was like, "Oh my God, I feel like I'm in at the front lines of war." And I felt the energy, and I'm just saying this, and I feel it's particularly relevant today because you have those protests in Tunisia, in Egypt. I heard in Yemen. I heard in Jordan. I'm not keeping up too much with the news. It's my fault. But especially in Egypt, that's one that's very well known. And there's just this thing about energy, and probably it's in social psychology. You might be able to find it or something like that, of when all these people are rushing and their adrenaline is affecting mine. And I just looked at them and I felt their energy, and I felt like I wanted to run and I wanted to charge, and I was ready to die. I was ready to give up my life, but I didn't even know what they were, what the whole thing was about. And I saw a military guy in his military outfit. There were tons of riot tanks, just huge things, and all these police officers were just like ready with their riot gear. Just say like this. Did they have guns? They probably did. I don't remember. Probably rubber bullets, maybe. I don't know. But I did get one of the flyers. They were passing them out, and I was happy. I was like, please give me one. And so it said, uh, here. This says, if you know Egyptian, it's very interesting. I'm learning so much about languages here, and I'm like, oh, this word comes from Arabic. This word comes from Persian, and then I'm like, oh, the little Urdu I know, I can relate it. So I like gunah, which means sin. You say that in Persian and Urdu, and then I was listening to Quran today, and it's la junaha alayhim, and I was like, oh my God, that's probably all connected. I don't know if it's right or not. I don't know if my guesses are right, but it seems like it. So this says no bridge, and basically, they're building a third bridge across the Bosphorus, and it's causing a lot of pollution. They're gonna build put these big slabs of concrete in the forest, from what I heard, and it's terrible for so many reasons. And here they give you 10 reasons, if I'm not mistaken, 10 reasons why you shouldn't build the bridge. I just thought that was fantastic. I was like, look at these young people. They believe in something and they're standing up for it, and I just really really respect that. And if you haven't already, you should read. Even though I only got through 400 or 450 pages of it before I left Egypt, and I gave it to a friend, one teacher who I saw as a friend. I gave her the book called The Peace History of the United States of America by Howard Zinn, the late Howard Zinn, since he passed away in the past year. Um, it just shows you that American history is full of this idea of people standing up for their rights, and they go against the man, the machine, the big dog. And even though they're a minority, and they don't necessarily change, but it's this principle of trying and not giving up on things. And I just really liked that, and I appreciated that. They already have two, and traffic is horrible. Oh my God, I could talk for hours on traffic, and I'm just learning so much about Istanbul, but everyone hates the traffic here. It just takes forever to get it anywhere. And yeah, I mean, that was the protest, and then I got late for class again because of another protest. It was just so interesting. They just shut down all the bus stations without any notice. And even just the whole idea of the buses randomly, if there's like a lot of traffic, they'll just go a different direction and drop me off, so I have to walk an extra 15 minutes. So I'll just be running. I've been running a lot lately because I've been late and just busy this past week. It's been intensive. I took on 2 jobs at once. It was this week-long program, and so I've been working morning and evening, and with high school Turkish kids. And man, those boys are crazy. Not all Turkish boys, but these. And there's just been a lot going on, just a lot. And I'm just going to slowly start to update video after video, video after video, to get you caught up on my life until the present moment and what my thought process is, and just tell you about the future and stuff, and what's going on with Timam's journey, because I think it's important for y'all to know. So that's just basically a little thing of just like protest and how it just cuts off everything. And I go to my school, and I'm like, where is where are the students? And they're all there. And even if I'm late, my students are just like, oh, it's traffic, we understand. And so traffic in Istanbul sucks, but there's always, like, if there's a will, there's a way. People give you rides. I just got a ride. It was just so nice of them to give me a ride, and it was so far away. Another thing is, like, one time I was picking up a friend of a friend from the airport, and I'm running late, and I had to wake up at like 3 a.m. and just I barely got sleep, and it's after morning prayer or Fajr prayer. Sorry, I'm translating literally from Turkish Sabah namazı, and I see the Hoja, the Imam, the religious leader of the Jami or the Masjid or the mosque, and he's just like, hey, I'll give you guys a ride to the Metro bus stop. And that was just so nice of him. So there's, good things. And that's another thing. So I'll talk about that later. Take care. And Assalamu alaikum. There's so many more stories to come. So be ready.